Good afternoon from a mild, dry Peterborough. So one of the first things that I want to talk about is the pond covers and their effectiveness. So as you know from my pond setup, I've got an upper pond which is goldfish and plants and a lower pond which is koi. The upper pond has not been covered at all. The goldfish are pretty self-sufficient, quite strong, and they're doing fine, no issues at all. Bottom pond is the only one that's been covered. It's not heated, but it is insulated. I've just taken a pond temperature on the upper pond, and that is 8 degrees. The pond temperature of the lower pond is 11.5 degrees. So clearly it's helping, it's doing well, and I'm more than happy with that. As you can probably see, I've got a sling on. For those people that asked about my shoulder operation, thank you very much. Apparently it went really well. Those people that have any medical background, they had to rebore my acromion, which is the top part of my shoulder, to create space to get movement for the tendons. They had to reattach one of the bicep attachments, so I'm going to have a different shaped bicep. They were never really big to start with, but that's where we are. Oh, and on top of that, they injected my thigh with cyclozine because we were feeling unwell. So that's a cannula in the back of my hand, ow. Injection in my left thigh, ow. And then I put a nerve block in the right hand side of my neck to paralyse my right arm, big ow. Yeah, that were paralysed for 16 hours I think it was, which is unusual because I couldn't feel my shoulder or my arm, but my hand works perfectly well. Figure that one out. No, I can't. On a nice note, the anaesthetist said when he checked my notes, "Ah, you're one of us." That's quite nice. They had to fill me full of propofol, fentanyl, dexamethasone, no bleach, and I was in surgery about, I think, 2 hours. So that was a week and a day ago. So I've got another 5 weeks with the sling on. The videos are going to be pretty much thinned out now, like everybody else. Ponds are covered, you can't really say too much. Currently I am boiling the filters. And I've just got to change the filter floss in the upper part of the shower before I turn back on. So we'll get some of that. Future events, I have just been given a quote for the brickwork and blockwork for raising the pond. That should be April, May next year. Apparently the recovery time for my shoulder is going to be probably longer than I thought, so I've just had to push things back a little bit. So I'm going to be hopefully effective at that time to assist and basically do the bits that I need to do on my own. Filter floss. So I've just got a little piece and a long piece to put in the top. Those people that asked about the test kit, that's how it's looking. So basically this will hang up like that, and as you can see, in the bottom there is all the test tubes, and in the top there is all the liquid containers, liquid tubs, liquid pots, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to create some kind of swivel system using these black UPVC headed nails, so we can get a hinge to rock inside here, so you can easily take them in and out. But as you can clearly see, since I've only got one arm, pretty much like a one-armed bandit now, I'm just going to have to wait quite some time. I'm not a very patient person when it comes to wanting to get on, but yeah, I'm going to have to suck that one up and just do as I'm told. So I'll put this filter floss in the top. And tomorrow is a month of lockdown, so we've just had a beer and it was very nice. So that's in and done. These are still boiling. Again, future plans for next year. I have a 1,000-gallon paddling pool which was from my granddaughters and grandsons. That will now be used to house the fish when the building work starts. I was considering getting a third filter, so basically a filter, UV, pump system, something temporary, but doing a little bit of thinking, I think what I might do is take out the EasyPod skimmer, change the centre pipe. I've just ordered a centre pipe kit from BT Aquatics, Blue Tick Aquatics I think it is, and I will then set up a skimmer gravity system, change it with the centre pipe into a pump fed system, and use what I've got in order to filter the 1,000-gallon swimming pool which will be out on that deck. So let's see how that goes. I've already got UVs, I've already got pumps, submersible pumps, I've got controllers. I might as well use what I've got instead of investing in other stuff. I'm continuing to feed multi-mix for the goldfish. That's the tetra. I'm putting in a handful of wheat germ every so often. Now initially, and I don't think it's down to the pond temperature, initially the pellets were finding their way through to the skimmer basket. So I'm thinking, are the fish wanting it? Have they gone off it? That I'm managing to maintain a decent winter temperature, and then all of a sudden the stock's going in the skimmer basket and they're now being eaten. So I'm going to continue to feed a little handful, little and often, just to keep them occupied. And the fact that I've got 11.5 degrees today and it is cold, and the differential between the 8 degrees and the 11.5 degrees, clearly something's working. One other thing that I want to point out as well is the distance between the water level and my polycarbonate sheets. If you've seen the older videos, you'll probably realise that there's about 5 centimetres. Now I've seen people building polycarbonate sheets and they've actually raised them higher off the surface of the water. Now that's absolutely fine, absolutely fine. I've no issue with that, but just want to point out that surely the closer you get to the surface of the water, the more heat you can retain. Am I right in saying that? I'm not certain, but like I said, mine is below the level of my paving, but above the level of the water, so we're talking 5 centimetres max. There is a good area around the perimeter to allow gaseous exchange, so I'm happy with that. The only return working is this one, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, but certainly nothing from the waterfall. So that's where we are. I don't think I can add anything else, but there you go. So in the meantime, we're going to be on lockdown from tomorrow, so it's Wednesday tomorrow. Keep your family safe, keep masked up, protect yourself, look after your fish. We'll get through this, and then next year we'll improve our ponds and we'll be absolutely fine. Cheers, thanks for watching. Cat's inside watching her programs, so I'll not disturb her, but take care, see you later.